Hi everyone, welcome to a very special video. By the end of this video, you will have understood the secrets of building an ultimate career. We will talk about the only thing that matters in life and in business, and that is to live a life with purpose. Now, this is a very used word, yet most of the time it is used wrongly. People ask me all the time, I have money, but I feel a void inside of me. I have a career, but I don't have inspiration. I thought that success will make me and my family happy, but it didn't. I don't have any motivation. I don't know where I'm going. I have a dream, but I don't know how to get there. Everyone can dream, right? My life is very repetitive and monotonous. It looks exactly the same every single day. I thought that money will give me joy and happiness, but it didn't. And well, there are many more questions like this that I get all the time. People think that only gifted people are the ones that get to live the ultimate life. And for starters, they don't even know what ultimate means. What is to live an ultimate life? I'm going to ask you. Do you have a definition for this word? Does everyone has the same definition, or the definition varies from person to person? Exactly, that is right. No, there is no same definition. The definition that I have for ultimate life is not the same definition that as you have. How can you even pursue an ultimate life if you don't even know how that life looks like? So how are you gonna get somewhere you don't even know it exists? I used to feel the same way too, unfulfilled, unhappy, empty. I tried absolutely everything from buying things to traveling to my business, relationships, you name it. And I still felt the same void inside of me. So I decided one day that I was going to devote myself to finding this meaning. I thought that it was gonna be easy to find. I thought that I was going to wake up one day and know the answer of an ultimate life. And it was harder than I expected. And it took me years to find out. Actually, the definition changes over time. I don't have the same definition now that I used to have years ago. So I really encourage you to first find out what an ultimate life looks like before you even get started and before you even try. You won't get the right answer. You will doubt and you won't be sure about it, but at least you have made the decision to start searching for the answer. And that is the key, to make the decision. I'm going to give you my own personal definition. You don't have to agree with it, but my definition to an ultimate life is that if you want to fix the visible is everything in your life, friends, family, career, job, health, you first need to fix the invisible. And the invisible is the inner you. It's your purpose, it's your joy, is fulfillment. Okay, so if you want to fix the visible, first you gotta fix the invisible. That is my own personal definition. Why did I came up with this answer? Well, I used to help companies fix, their problems, their day-to-day problems. I work with leaders and entrepreneurs to help them with marketing, with sales, employees, operations, delivering, etc. And I saw this problem repeatedly every single day. The owners were distracted, the leaders, the managers. I couldn't work with them because they were incomplete. I tried helping someone fix their sales, but they were getting a divorce, so they were miserable, or they have health problems, or they had a disease, or they had a personal problem, whatever. So they had their head somewhere else. They weren't here present. And that's when it hit me. People are not being present, they are not with me. Why? Because they have a problem with their invisible. And this happens 98% of the time. So what I was doing was I was giving them aspirins, okay? If I help them fix their sales, they will feel a relief for a few days, but then a new problem will emerge. And then they needed to get a new aspirin for that problem. What about if instead of that, I help them fix the real problem, the root of the problem, the cancer, and that is themselves, that is their invisible. So if you try to, take aspirins, pain will be away for a few minutes, a few days, but then it will come back. The pain will remain unless you get decided to take it from the roots. This is the reason why people think that success is the key of happiness, and it is not. They achieve happiness because happiness is also an aspirin. Happiness gets you an external thing. Let me tell you something. I did have success in the external part economically. I had a business, I had money, I had the career, but I had no meaning, I had no purpose. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I had a void. And it doesn't matter if I went on a trip, it doesn't matter if I invented a new product, if I did something new, I still had that voice, that sound in my head. I couldn't be at peace with me, I couldn't be quiet. I couldn't enjoy right now. Raise your hand if you feel the same noise inside of you, if you feel the void and you've tried everything you could possibly can to make that noise go away. Raise your hand if you had bought more than 10 courses about business, about health, about life, about relationship. Raise your hand if you think that changing your lover is gonna help you fill that void. Raise your hand if you think that going on a trip is gonna help you out. Raise your hand if you've gone to a health provider because you think they are the key, but they don't give you the motivation that you need. Raise your hand if you feel any of these things or different things. So why is this problem? Well, if you don't find fulfillment, if you don't heal the invisible in you, this pain will remain forever. There's not an external medicine for it. So you can accomplish a lot of things, but the emptiness will remain. So you underperform not because you lack abilities, but because you lack motivation, because you are distracted by that noise inside of you. The invisible is your own purpose, is the reason why you are here in this life, in this world, is your precious gift, is your talent, your vocation, okay? There are many reasons, and it's a long subject why you haven't decided to fulfill your purpose or why you still don't know what that is. If you decide to go beyond and look for your purpose, you will find fulfillment. I'm gonna give you a brief explanation that will solve out most of your company's doubt. The reason why you have employee turnover, the reason why you don't know how to sell, you get shy, the reason why your marketing sucks, the reason why you get distracted, you go to the office and you do nothing, all of the problems that you deal with every single day. You don't have a purpose, you don't have motivation. So you are speaking from the outside, you are speaking without a soul, and you are hiring people that have the same problems, that do not know why they are doing what they are doing in the first place. If you really want to sell, you need to speak from the heart. If you really want your people to stick with you, they need to believe in what you believe. You need to share purposes. Here are the ugly truths about human beings. People are going to be disempowering until they make a decision to change. People who find themselves in an environment of poverty and failure, but desire to escape, they need to change their environment. You can't go against the current. This is the reason why you need to be careful with who you hire and who is your team. What kind of environment do you want to create? The gap between where you are right now and where you want to be is the chaos in your life. That is the amount of chaos that you have. So make an analysis, realize how big is your chaos. The vision of what you can acquire in life is not meaningful because stuff comes and goes, but the motivation only lives within. This is the reason why you gotta find the purpose, and you gotta heal within you. Now that you know what is the invisible, let's talk about the visible, okay? Your external world. The external world is basically everything that surrounds you: family, friends, career, job, luxury, wealth, etc. Whether you think you deserve something or not is because of the invisible. If you have something meaningful and valuable on the outside, is because of the invisible. So you get the logic here. First, we need to start healing the invisible if we want to get something on the visible. But you can tell me, no, I have a career. I don't have a meaning, but I have a career. I have money. And how does that feel? Does money come and goes? Are you good at keeping money or no? Because you can make money, but if you don't have good habits, you're not going to be able to keep them, okay? So habits are on the inside. So make sure that you treat the visible as the means, not as the end. If you think that money is the ultimate goal, you are treating it as the end, and you are wrong. If you think that everything that you do is to have a wife, or to make someone proud, or to buy something, you are using that external thing as the mean. You're going to feel a void because that external thing is not going to give you meaning. So all of the external things must be means, not the goal, okay? So we're going to recap. Okay, if you want to build the ultimate life, you gotta find the invisible in you, and that invisible must merge with the visible, okay? You need to understand that the goal in life is to be true to yourself, true to who you are, okay? And that is only going to be possible if you live with your purpose. Otherwise, you will be cheating on you. You will not be loyal on you. Now that you understand that, you have to pursue the external. Okay, with the invisible, you will have the motivation to achieve external things. I'm going to invite you on this video to grab a piece of paper and write down what ultimate means to you. And what does it mean to have an ultimate life? What is your purpose for starting? How does fulfill mean to you? How does living a fulfilled life looks like? What does fulfillment means? It doesn't matter if you think you're not getting the right answer. It doesn't matter if you're not sure what the answer is. What's important here is that you start, because once you've made a commitment and a personal decision to find an ultimate life and to start living an ultimate life today, things will start to fall into place. Okay, the most important part is to make a decision and a commitment to live it now, to live an ultimate life now, whatever ultimate means to you, and to be always true to yourself, okay? I really hope this video was inspirational to you and it was helpful. I would love to hear your thoughts and your comments about fulfillment and building an ultimate life. And I really hope this gives you a brief explanation of what does an ultimate life looks like. Thank you everyone for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye.